Hey there, it's Christine, and I am back with another EFT session for you. This one is on accepting body changes. So, if you're aging, if you are going through a time of life where maybe some trauma happened, for example, when I had my surgery that went wrong, my body changed a whole lot during that time. Obviously, if you're pregnant and then you give birth, your body's going to look a lot different for at least a while and maybe forever after that process, right? There are so many things that happen in life that change the body that we had. And particularly as we go into our perimenopause journey and then eventually the menopause journey, we're going to have different things happening in our body, right? We're more than likely not going to have the same body that we had at 20 or 25. And that's okay. Although we live in a culture that tells us it's not okay as a woman or one woman identifying person, this is a big thing that we're supposed to look a certain way, right? And hopefully, you're understanding that we're living in a time that we are breaking through those old ideals, those old barriers. And not only because of the many reasons around that and, the autonomy that we should have around our bodies, and that skinniness does not equal either health or beauty. Um, it's also really important to understand that our body's levels of health really have very little to do with their size, right? You can tell how your health is by doing some blood tests and seeing how your blood sugar levels are, how your insulin levels are, somewhat your cholesterol, all these other markers. That's ways to know how your health is doing. The size of your body is not. And so here we are unwinding, undoing all of these belief systems, but it's still really hard for most of us to accept our bodies changing, whether that's getting bigger, whether that's getting wrinkles, whether that's, just other skin changes, maybe even, losing weight to an place that we don't want to happen. There's so many ways that our bodies can change. We can lose body parts. I mean, I could go on and on. So truly accepting where you are and accepting that it may actually be better for you where you are than where you were before. Not always the case, for sure. Like, I'd still love to have my entire colon, and it's going to be a different story for me my whole life by only having half a colon. But there has to be an acceptance around that. And in, cases of gaining some weight as we go into menopause, that's actually okay. Studies have shown that having a moderate, weight gain that will actually be protective of you and help you live longer than being super skinny. So here we are, you know, no ideals, wherever your body's at is a good place to be. So let's tap on accepting that. So go ahead, start tapping here on that. I'm on my left hand using my right hand, tapping on that karate chop point. You can do the opposite, either one works. I want you to repeat after me. We're going to tap here to on top of our head, in between the eyebrows, outside the eyebrow, underneath the eye, underneath the nose, chin, down here on the sternum, and then underneath your armpit and back up here. So go ahead and take a nice deep breath in and let it out. Let's do that again. Nice deep breath in and let it out. All right, repeat after me. Even though my body is changing and it's not the way that I'm used to it, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Even though everything that I've known my body to be, the clothes that I've worn, the way that I move through the world is different, and it feels hard to accept, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. I've always had a certain idea of the way that I look, how much weight I carry, how I move, and that's changing. I get frustrated when I put on old clothes and they don't fit, or I notice the pounds creeping up on the scale, or maybe I'm not able to do all the things that I used to be able to do easily. It's tough. I just want things to go back to the way that it used to be, and for me to have the body I used to be. Even though all of this is true, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. It's natural to feel frustrated with the changes that are happening in my body. I live in a society that demands I have a certain body in order to be seen as attractive and worthy. And even if I think that's bullshit, I still can't help but be impacted by it because it surrounds me. So I forgive myself for feeling frustrated about the changes happening in my body, for the wrinkles that are coming on, the lines that are showing up, for the changes in how my skin feels, for all these things that I know are just a part of life and are actually amazing because I'm one of the lucky ones to survive into old age. I still accept that it's hard and frustrating. I don't want to deal with it. But I truly love and accept myself. I want to tap in more deeply to that feeling of appreciation. Appreciation for my body waking up every day, getting me out of bed, taking me through a bunch of adventures throughout my day, getting me through work, taking care of my family, moving in ways that I can move. My body is incredible. And it truly is a privilege to age and watch and experience the changes that happen to the body over time. So many people never have a chance to experience this. I live during a time where many of us live 70, 80, even 90 years. Body changes tremendously during that time. Think about how many different stages your body goes through from being born to death. I want to tap into not only acceptance of my body's changes, but also seeing the beauty in my body's changes. Seeing the wisdom and the experience and all of the good times and the powerful feeling of being comfortable in my own skin. Because honestly, the deepest beauty stems from feeling comfortable in my own skin. I know that deeply. I know that that shines through when I am accepting and maybe even happy with how my body is now. And so I breathe into that. I breathe into that true beauty that will show on my face when I truly love the skin that I'm in, and push away all of the negative things that are trying to make me hate my body the way it is. I appreciate you, body. I love you, body. And I accept and continue on this journey of change with so much gratitude. And I know this in mind, body, and spirit. Release it out. Ooh, that one felt good. That is one that I think a lot of you will probably be able to relate to, because it's hard. It's hard out here. So let me know if you got some good stuff from this video, if you felt any shifts or changes in your body, and I will see you very soon. Bye.